Okay, I am back. Yeah, I don't know, It Steals just wasn't really doing anything for me, so I was gonna swap to Game 2, or the backup game I pretty much had for this month. And that is making sure I have everything up properly now. Yeah, that would be Yume Nikki. Yeah, the infamous walking sim dreamscape game that has a combination of surreal, horrifying, and downright weird visuals about, some Japanese shut-in who basically just, escapes to their dreamscape. The second dream-themed game I'm playing this Halloween. And I played it before, but I only played it shortly, and that was years ago. So part of me's always kind of wanted to revisit it, and just kind of poke around, see what I have in this. Just have a decent time. So yeah, I'm gonna try just, for the rest of the night, just pop in, check out Yume Nikki, and just see what I can remember, or see how much of everything I can, sit back and, just watch. So with that, I'm gonna go flip over here, and before I forget, we are going to lower that down quite a bit, actually. Yeah, to about here. Lower that down to about here, and there we go. I don't know what the Dream Diary is, but we're gonna do a new game. And since this is RPG Maker, native control scheme. And again, simple how to play. Bedroom, get in bed, dream world. Pinch your cheek with the number 9 key. By examining certain spots, you will acquire enter key, a new effect to use. After using one of these effects from the menu, your appearance will change. You can get rid of effects, but in room of doors, number key 5. Save the game by waking up and checking the desk in the bedroom. Okay. Oh, you can tell this is old. You can tell this is old by some of the texture. You can hear the speaker be a little muffled here. Yeah, I think everyone's at some point has had a, yeah, we can press escape, effects, tutorial, just to replay. Yep, and examining certain spots, you can press enter. Perfect. But yeah, native lefty game. Arrow keys to move, enter to interact with things. Number key 9 to wake up, which I mean, the fact that we can kind of do this just out in the middle of nowhere, it's fun. I kind of like it. We go through the door? No? Yeah, such is life of a shut-in, I guess. I've always found this apartment, like this background up here. Well, not always, I'm revisiting it. But weirdly haunting. I kind of like it, in like an abstract way. But I might actually poach that for a stream background one day. But yeah, we have books. We can, write in the dream journal just to save the game. The spotlight's a little charming. Yeah, I guess that saves everything. And, we have Natsu, the Famtendo game. A game where you jump to grab falling eggplants. Enter key to jump and move left and right. Honestly, the fact that, they really nailed, the old SNES vibe here. Yeah, it's simple, but, that title screen looks a lot like something like, QQ Land, or, some of the, Grey carts on the SNES. It's a nice little callback. Oh, well, that's Natsu. Part of me's just gonna try to get at least 100 points in this. A part of me wonders, I think the main character is, what? Oh, shit. Sorry. Yeah, that is... You gotta love the bit crush here. I know, there's something about, a bit crush, SNES game where it sounds like, the hardware's dying to produce it. There's something about it. I mean, with the RNG of this game, though, I don't think you can get much. I mean, you can jump. Oh, 300. I kind of nabbed my score. But yeah, no, if that's all you're stuck with, though, it's not the greatest. I mean, you probably read through all those books. And yeah, we'll continue to sleep. Ooh, spacey. I think I crashed last year on cliffs that kind of looked like this. But yeah, this is basically the main game where now, instead of here, you can actually open the door. And yeah, we have a bunch of doors to explore. I don't know if I want to go in the robot one. You know what? Let's go with the disco room. Like the disco server room. This is... Yeah, okay. Shit like this has always been my kind of vibe. Yeah, no, yeah, just abstract black backgrounds, followed by like a bunch of you know, like bright colors. I'm always down for stuff like that. Now, unfortunately, I don't think there's much we can really, you know, interact with here. But again, this is good. I kind of like this. Door? No door. I know. I've always had a thing for abstract imagery in general. Like, this is like, I don't know, this type of art or this type of like visual. Yeah, this is my vibe. Okay. I also have those like nut bars who, if you like put in a room and what was it? Not high vis. You know how there's like, you know, like UV paint or something? Oh, there's a door. Oh, that's fun. But yeah, no, if they've ever been to like one of those high-vis paint parties or whatever, yeah, it's definitely like my my type of vibe. So like seeing shit like this, yeah, if I went to bed and just had like a space like this to explore around a bit, I would look forward to like dreaming a heck of a lot more. Now, I've always did find like dreams kind of like fun. I mean, I don't really get nightmares often, so again, your mileage may vary on that. If you're someone who gets like a lot of night terrors, then, you know, if you're someone who gets a lot of night terrors, then, oh god. Oh. Pyramid. Hostile? Nope, just floating. But yeah, no, stuff like this, even like pyramids in general, I love the look of. Oh, it looks like I really can't do much with these guys. Oh, I can't. Oh. And now, instead of, you know, saying that, see, I don't like that. I do not like them. But there is something about, like, there is something about, like, you know, visuals or abstract designs like this that, again, I do like. But, yeah, no. If there's one thing I've always found about dreams, and I think this game so far, from what I'm remembering, it actually kind of gets the whole dream thing right. Same thing with, ooh, chess. See, this is the type of checkerboard I want to be stuck with. I'm okay with this. I'm really okay with this. But yeah, no. I think, what's the word I'm looking for here? LSD Dream Emulator also nailed this incredibly well from what I played. I really need to replay it. Is that, whatever you're dreaming, whatever the narrative is in the dream, it just kind of flows, and you just kind of accept it. Like, one day you can be in your class, like, in a classroom or something. Okay, you're studying, I don't know, zoology and biology. Next thing you know, the teacher just, you know, turns on an educational television show, right? You know, to learn about lions or something. And you go and you zoom in, and it's something like, you know, maybe like a slice of life suburbia, you know, in the middle of nowhere. And basically, yeah, all of a sudden you just find yourself like, nope. All of a sudden you just kind of find yourself wrapped there. And you're like maybe in, I don't know, an Italian restaurant ordering a sandwich. And you start talking to like a bartender or a patron of the restaurant or the establishment. You start going there, then you start talking about, you know, tax breaks or tax write-offs. Or, you know, how, you know, you're getting gouged or how you're not getting gouged or whatever. And then it... No, oh wow, they are fast. Am I just stuck here? Okay, well, time to wake up. So we found no effects. Nothing. I don't remember. I think her name is actually Yume. I don't remember the name of the main character. But yeah, it looks like we were soft lock, or not soft lock. We were just kind of like shuffleboard into the corner by one of those goose people. But what? Okay. Okay, I vibe with this. I totally vibe with this. This is funky. This actually sounds like a rave. Man, you can't see me. I'm actually kind of headbanging to this. Yeah, no, that's the one thing I remember of, like, you know, some of the TV stuff there. And it's great. So we went through the Disco Palace. Let's, excuse me. Let's go to, if this is like a clock face. So hold on, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock should be further down. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, not quite a clock face. I'm going to go to clock face. Unless, of course, the middle's 12. At which case, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's still 5. Let's go to, like, my favorite number. Number 5. Okay, this is... Yeah, we went from funky to, horrifying. I legitimately wonder what this thing in the background is, because, like, it's just off-putting, but I wouldn't call it evil, you know? Just kind of like this foreboding thing. Now, every time in, like, a game I see a hand like this, I'm either thinking, 1, do I high-five it, or B, is this like Majora's Mask where I, like, give it a roll of toilet paper, you know, and they just kind of badger off or bugger off and, like, thank you for your, you know, give them, you know, toilet paper. So this is, so it looks like it just looped back around. Let me just keep going north. We'll keep going up this way, into the black void where nothing is. I stand corrected. Sea of Hands. I mean, since this is different, we must be, like, heading to something. Or if the north path also loops back around. And just go up. You know what? We've seen a bunch of legs. Feet makes sense. Maybe we find another... Oh! I don't think I like the, gouged out eyes and tongue dimension all that much. Man, why can't number 5... Yeah, that guy just gets to sit back and watch. Okay. Dead ghost. I think we have to just loop back down from the bottom. Well, I wouldn't call this experience harrowing, but I would call it, an excuse not to go back to the eyeball room. And this, okay, yeah. We went from, like, gnarly visuals to, like, something disturbing, and this is more like... What the hell is this? Oh. You know, I don't want to look at the, creepy cell. Let's, you know what? Let's use the washroom. Because either after seeing that, I think I'd either be sick, or... You know, I know this is, like, a weird thing to, I'd say, not really complain about, you know? But, like, you never really do see, like, washrooms in games. Like, you do in, like, some, like, realistic city stuff. But, like, I don't know. It's one of those things, like, I don't think a game really needs to explore it all that much, but it's always... When they're missing in a setting, it's noticeable. Like, as soon as you notice, like, they're not there, it's like, wait, what the heck? You know? But if you don't, like, pay attention to it, and if it's, like, never crosses your mind, like, it's fine. And again, as I was talking earlier, how dreams kind of, like, flow into one another. Yeah, passing through, like, this bizarre, because there's nowhere really else to describe it. This bizarre dimension of, like, you know, cells? The weird biology dimension. Okay? And I'm saying weird biology because, like, okay, could someone with, like, a zoology or a biology degree please explain what the hell we're, like, standing above? But yeah, no, dreams just kind of flow into one another. Yeah, you traverse this, like, bizarre, weird, slightly off-putting, slightly creepy, but also slightly kind of... I'm not gonna say awe-inspiring. There's something here, like a vastness to it. And you go through all of this and find all the paths just to find a washroom. That's it. That's all you need. And, like, yeah, that's how dreams kind of work, in my opinion. Like, you know, you just gotta go with the flow. Maybe you try to, like, lucid dream a bit, but, like... That's the thing, it's not that I don't believe in lucid dreaming. Like, you know, as soon as you realize you're in a dream and you don't forget, and you can just start messing around with everything, then yeah, you totally can, like, control your dream. Okay, washroom again. Like, you can totally do that. You can totally do that. But, like, I never think I've intentionally was able to, like, you know, wake up and control a dream, you know? I know. If that's the case, I wonder if our main character, I want to say Madoka? I want to say that's her name. I think of Madoka's case here. Like, I don't think she can, because, well, honestly, who would willingly want to come... Aside from the devs, aside from the game devs who, you know, sat down, put pen to paper, or in this case, like, pixels to, I'm gonna guess, bitmaps, or PNGs. I really don't know much about, early RPG Maker stuff. Oh, wait, this is a hand. Lots of hand symbology so far. Yeah, the palm, the four fingers, the thumb. Just the game's still a little too loud. Now, I'm gonna lower that down just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Yeah, about there. It's still loud enough. Again, why the hands? Why the hands and why the artwork? Like, those are our two big questions so far, because, like... Okay, so squirrel. Swirl, hand. Maybe if you, like, take pictures of this and plot this out and map it, then maybe you get, like, you know, a map of something that, you know, has, like, a cohesive whole. But we're too zoomed in to see it. Now, maybe we're just looking down, and maybe what we're, like, walking on is kind of, like, in the similar vein to, like, what's beneath us right about now. I think that's our way to the door? Either that or about inside a perimeter of something huge. No, I guess not. Yeah, I know there... maybe? Eyes. Mouth. Definitely another face here. Eyebrows. Hair. Oh, it's a bike? Bicycle? Heck yeah! Oh wow, it even has like more, it even adds more noise. Yeah, that's an ear. Maybe eye, nose, hair. Maybe this is like some type of earring? Maybe this is actually like one giant person. That's the case, where do we come in from? So that's the mouth. Okay. Go straight down. Elevator. Oh, this is ominous. Subway. Oh. Static. You know, I kind of like it when 2D games, like, we went from a top-down game to, like, a little 3D effect here. I'm kind of surprised this works okay. Like, this looks as well as it does. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, no, this does kind of, like, look like a bunch of 3D halls. Which is cool. And the ambience, even though I can describe the ambience here as, like, you know, putting a microphone in, like, your clothes dryer, it fits. This really does have, like, a dark urban, kind of like a dark urban vibe to it. I guess this is the very corner of the subway station. Nothing here. Nope, sorry, just trying to get on by. I know riding a... Actually, I've never really, like, lived in any areas that had, like, a lot of major subway stations. Like, what is the subway etiquette on, like, bicycles? Like, you know, other public transit where, you know, you just kind of stash it and don't try to be a prick about it? Oh, hello. Nope, you have nothing else to add? Okay. Okay. No, you don't have to bleed for me. That's fine. That's really fine. What was it to get end your effect? Oh no, I can just turn it back. You can readjust. You don't have to, like, flow out. Okay. So I think we just disturbed someone in their home. Who knows what that thing wanted? Maybe, you know, that's just kind of, you know, how that thing just works, you know? They just let everything flow out. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I think it lives as, not it lives. It steals. Has, like, kind of got in my mind, because I swear I saw something on the corner there. Oh, another door. Where do you lead? Change menu type? Change menu... Okay. The red's a little too glaring. Purple's nice. Change menu type. Okay, you know what I'll take? I'll take this. Oh. Madoski. Or Madosuki, I think that's how it's pronounced. Ah, shit. I kind of want to see what the red menu would look like. It's weird how this is how you change your menu, but this is fun. Like, you have to find it somewhere and it's obscure. Oh, no. Oh, I don't like Virtual Boy menu. I do not like the Virtual Boy menu, thank you. We'll just go, you know, we'll go with default. Some people may find vanilla boring, but you know what? I'll take it. So maybe this is like a nurse's office, because, like, quite frankly, who else... Did you just sniff at me? Oh, you did just sniff. Maybe this is like a living sinus issue, you know? Yeah, maybe that's what it is, because, you know, that kind of does look like, you know, the nose goes down to the mouth. Oh, the flute? You know what? Let's have a jam session. Can I play it? Do I have, like, a scale? Oh, I can! Yeah, I don't have much to play with, but I can play with it. So if this is a doctor's office, the only thing I can think of If this is some type of doctor's office, the only thing I can really think of when it comes to this... musical therapy? Maybe? Maybe? And even then, like, it could be a therapist's office. Like, the crying may not be, you know, from, like, you know, sick. It could just be, you know... maybe it's a therapist's office. Well, at the very least, I have something, like, to jam out with. Could be helpful. And we'll just start biking everywhere. Why not? I know, like, every time a game gives it, like, a consequence-free run button, I'm gonna take it. Because, honestly, like... I know, if there's one thing that's always a benefit, it's moving someplace faster. So part of me has to wonder... like, does this game have a... speaking of, like, speedrunning and, like, you know, trying to, like, execute a skill constantly, okay? Does this game have a speedrun community? Does, like, try to, like, get all the effects as fast as they can? Which, I mean, that'd be cool, but, I mean... I'm not gonna say, like, oh, it's not how you should or should not like a game, because, you know, as soon as, like, a game gets out of a dev's hands, okay, it takes a life of its own, to a degree. But, I don't know, it just seems, like, weirdly... like, kind of antithetical. And this seems like the type of game where, you know, you go in, you take your time, you try to, you know, find stuff out. Maybe there's a bunch of stuff here to piece together, but, like, what's actually going on. But, like, there's really not much, like, there's really, like, having a game where you speedrun that, and you kind of, like, blow over... okay, this is... dead end? Dead end. Like, if you kind of just blow over it, you know? It seems like a bit of a... I don't know, missed opportunity. I don't know, it just seems to go against, like, the game's theming, almost. You know, as much as... here's the thing. I don't... whenever a game calls itself a walking sim... okay, and I'm at the same way. I don't like, you know, most walking simulators, but I think this game is an exception, just because of how creative it gets with its visuals. And there is a puzzle-solving aspect to this. Like, now that I have, like, some stuff to play with, enable the flute, maybe interacting with the flute in other places, you know, like, be a solution to a puzzle or something, you know? Oh, you know what, speaking of, on, like, the thing of speedrunning and, you know, execution, just, it steals, which, it's very unfortunate that the game never really clicked with me. I ended up looking up at, like, the main achievements for it, just because, you know, it's fine. Like, again, it's a Steam release. You can always pick it up yourself. Is there anything else this way? Yeah, you can always pick it up yourself. I decided to look at, like, how many people actually went through and beat the game. Like, all 5 games. So, 72, I think, % of people got through the first area, got through Legs 1. I think it was, like... 40 to 50-something ended up going through the shutter mode, which is alright, fair enough. Only 33% of players there actually got through hide and seek, which again, since because of like how big the map is and how much you have to collect there, like I can see why that would be the pinch point for a lot of people, because after that it's only like, you know, 20%, then, you know, then 10% of people. It looks like they don't communicate that with the flute. So, you can tell where people start to, like, pewter out, you know? But, yeah, no, just... the repetition of it, I don't know, just didn't gel well with me. Which is a shame. I like the main pitch. I really like the main pitch. I just think it would kind of veer a little more on the frustrating side of things, which is a shame. I like low poly Ditherpunk, or not really Ditherpunk. I like low poly art. Excuse me. Like, I know, everyone loves, like, low poly PS1 graphics. I think I have a soft spot for the N64. I really do when it comes to its visuals. But replaying it, Youch, that can get rough. I remember when I was younger, I really liked the N64's visuals. It had like a very unique design. Like after seeing some of the other games that era, it's rough. It's rough. I think like a certain game, it had to like only certain games could really take advantage of it, which again is a bit of a shame. But you know, it's how things go sometimes. It was like, you know, utilizing a console and optimizing memory and whatnot, you know? It's funny how 3D becomes so often becomes the cutting edge. But after a while, it just, you know, like it loses its luster, or it becomes, well, I'm gonna go up the other way. I really don't like the gloominess here. Kind of foreboding. Oh, looks like we're back in Amoeba Land. At least we got the flute. Back through to the face. And down this way takes us to the elevator. So let's start going out this way a bit more. See where the face place takes us. Okay, that's the door where we came from. But since I can't find, like, any other visuals here, I think I'm gonna go back to the door to before. Still, of all the places that are, like, one place was vibe-tastic, this place is just weird. One place was off-putting, this is just weird. Like, legitimately weird. Diamond Land? Okay, I can stand and bang with this. I'm good with this. Oddly, what's the word here? Not somber. Like, I want to say celestial. I think the music's doing a lot of the pitch here. Like, I feel like I stumbled upon some type of site with, like, holy or religious significance. But I can't figure out what that is, because I have no context to what I'm looking at here. Now, part of me wonders, like, how, like, anthropologists and archaeologists, like, kind of find the meaning behind all these symbols. Like, that has to be, like, a interdisciplinary field, you know? Like, you can't just, you know... What the... Mouth? Blood. Are you hostile? You know what? No flute? Long hair. Thanks, I guess. Oh, it's hair with teeth. So instead of, like, the, instead of the pigtails. Okay. Do I want to know about the blood? Yeah, no, just blood splatter in the middle of nowhere. Okay. So that's not like a mole. A mole thing. Of everything else here, just the blood splatter seems like weirdly out of place. Like super... I wonder, does that lead anywhere? No. Like super out of place. It's just odd. Are there any pathways we can go through here? Oh, what do you have? Blonde. Okay, so these are like hair creatures. Oh wow, that's not blonde. That is like luscious shampoo locks. Holy shit! Is this a wig? I wonder why the blonde hair is like longer. I mean, it looks like a wig almost because like, yeah, Madotsuki here. Like, it looks like there's like her original hair underneath it. So maybe that's what that's referring to? We'll get for the bicycle. I don't know. I think in terms like character design, I think this works. Oh, boxes? Boxes. So, there's long hair, there's blonde hair. Maybe there's a short hair somewhere here? Because, like, you know, I'm getting really big Rule of 3 vibe. You know? Maybe it'll grant a... Maybe the third hair creature will grant a wish. I'm just gonna lower this on my end. Because that droning is getting a little annoying. I hope it sounds okay for you guys. It looks like I'm just looping back on myself here. Maybe not. You know what? Let's try going up this way. No, I think we're back out this way again. Again, since we don't have like a big top-down, like zoom out view, this maybe makes a lot more sense, like if you were like to take pictures and map everything out. But, you know, we're too close in. We're too close into the details here. We can't really figure it out. We're too close. Can't see the bigger picture for what it is. Who knows what that big picture is? You know what, we will go a long hair. Maybe this will change something if we go through with like a long hair or blonde hair or something. No, nothing. Nope. Just, you know what? Let's try something. Let's be blonde in front of the other hair creature. Oh, wait a minute. F1 lets us... gives us other effects. Of course the bicycle lets you ring. That's fun. Let's see what the long hair does. So it just lets us sit. Flute makes us flute. F1 just normally lets us sit down. Again, why the blood splatter? Looks like no matter what, you sit sideways. What is your secrets here, creature? Yeah, a lot of blood splatter, a lot of blood imagery here, like, just within, like, this dreamscape, and I don't know why. Again, it's one of those things where... Okay, anyone who studies psychology for a bit knows that Freud, a lot of his theories were bunk. But, like, he was too important to, like, the foundation of psychology as a field to, like, really, you know, you can't discredit him. As, like, you know, as an important thing in the field, even though, like, most of his theories just were off the mark. And I think one of his, like, major things was, like, dream analysis. Which, again, also kind of bunk. I know, dreams kind of do kick... Again, not a psychologist, nothing in there. But I do think dreams have, like, some type of, like, you know, reflective... Like, you know... Reflective Oh! We're a little out of season for this, but I'm okay. You know, if there's one thing I can never understand, it's how people bike in the winter. I don't know, maybe some places, like, the snow isn't that bad. But, like, it's something like the... More beds? Maybe... But, like, you know, in a place that has snow just this deep... Let's just try waiting here. Yeah, in a place that has, like, snow this deep. Like, biking would be, like, insane. There's a reason why people use Sea-Doos. No, bet on the middle of forest, though. I mean, that sounds like a very quick way. At least out in the frozen tundra here. No, it's not really tundra. Boreal forest. It sounds like a really good way to get frostbite very quickly. Nothing out this way. You know, I was half expecting, like, you know, the bed to, like, kind of, you know, lead somewhere else. But so far, with the exception of, like... Oh, hello. With the exception of, like, one or two other rooms. Do we wake her? This is supposed to be, like, a younger version of Madotsuki here? Nope, not tutorial. Whoops. At least the tutorial's quick and unobtrusive. No, she's out like a light. Maybe it's the younger Madotsuki? I think that's the first person I've seen in this. You know, it doesn't seem that long ago that the winter just kind of came and, you know, stomped down a bit. Summer went by way too fast. Which, I mean... Wait, hold on, let's try... Oh. Let's try getting rid of bicycle. Go to sleep again. And then let's try moving and seeing what's in here. Hello? Nope, no, she's still out. But we still have more of this frozen place to kind of kick over. But yeah, no, summer went by really fast. Like, insanely quick. I mean, like, kind of surprised, I'm kind of surprised, like, you know... Oh, no? Back to the igloos, okay. Kind of surprised how quickly it went, you know? Time flies. This way? Lone tree. I was thinking maybe a bell on the bike to wake her up, but I mean, if a flute won't, I don't think a bicycle bell is going to do much either. I'm half expecting one of these trees to move. Like, it's just at that point, you know, where it's like, oh, hey, a tree popped in. Yay, we're just getting that now. Keep following landmarks, I'll probably find something. Even though I do just, you know, loop back around to where I came from. With the exception of, like, the disco doors and the subway, everything else kind of... Single igloo? What's this? Oh, I guess I spoke too soon. Crystal Cave? Crystal Cave. Very serene vibes here. That reminds me of Pez Candy or the ice levels from Mario 3. Like, it has like that type of, like, you know, like color, that slightly pinkish, whitish, candyish, chalkyish color. Balloon? Oh. But before we go in the water, I kind of want to see what else there is in the mainland. Like that! Wonder what these are supposed to be. Hands? I'm gonna go and say hands. Now, if there's one thing I remember, one, like, kind of power-up, or one effect. It's a knife. Or if I can use a knife to pop the balloon. Always something about, like, waiting in, like, waist-high water for this long. I remember, I always had an idea, because, like, when I was at a beach, and there was, like, a lot of, like, beaches in the area that weren't really deep, but very shallow. I just kind of wondered what it'd be like to have a desert that's just, you know, filled with, like, water, but it's all salt water, so you can't drink it. Before we explore that, let's see what we have in the surrounding area. Aside from some... I don't know if these are, like, supposed to be tents, or if they're, like, a naturally occurring, like, pokey pyramid cone. It's like, it's a dream. Like, you may be thinking, oh, yeah, a naturally occurring cone in nature. But, like, this is a dream. This could just be naturally occurring for the area. This could just be how the dreamscape works, and we're just forced to put up with it. Oh. I know about this room. Let's see if the... So yeah, this is the most infamous room in the game. Because yeah, I know all about Yuboa. The question is, do I flick the lights? 1 in 64 chance. You know what, I'm gonna flick it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I know, I don't think we should ruin this moment for Madotsuki here. But yeah, no, So for those who don't know, this is like the one infamous moment about the game, where if you flick on that light switch, there is a 1 in 64 chance where this girl will disappear and be replaced with whatever, with some, like, black and white face creature, where if you touch it, you're transported to a weird-ass, freaky white desert. Now, the thing is, I'm worried that if I keep doing this, I'm gonna jump scare the fuck out of myself. I'll do 3 more times, or 2 more times. Yeah. So, yeah, I've never actually been to that room before. I know it's Halloween, but do I really want to do this? Do I really want to put myself through this? Do I want to put Madotsuki through this? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no. I don't know, like... Yeah, it might, like, illuminate some stuff here, but, like... Man, I don't know. 3 more. We'll do 9 times. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's just... Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go. We're gonna wake up a bit. Nice meeting you. We're not gonna deal with the complete Eldritch Horror today. Test pattern. So the TV doesn't even get anything. And I've always liked the look of test patterns, you know? Guess it's still nighttime. Like, again, there's a reason why you use it. Oh, let's save, actually. Since we got a bunch of stuff here. But no, there is a reason why, like, I use test patterns on some of the background screens for some of my assets here. I just think they're neat. Adjusting sound levels, please wait. There we go. Still don't want to go outside? Yeah, unfortunately, you're still a shut-in. That continue. 3, 2, 1. Back to the dreamscape. Oh. Hello. Weird. Okay. Okay, we'll just... it is. No, let's go to the robot door, see where this gets us. Weirdly foreboding. The fact that the background's also the foreground is also 10101010101010. Okay, you know what? This is binary. We can work with this. Okay. Let's see what this does, or let's see what this translates to in binary. Okay, so 1, 0. We'll do binary to text. So 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. O 1 0 1 0 1 0 O 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0. I'm hitting Q. I'm hitting Q. Ah, shit, I lost track. So the first two letters we got out of this were J and T. 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1. Okay, let's move Madotsky here. 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0. I'm gonna try playing this in one more time just to see if I got it right. So 101 or 010 01010. It's J. 0101010. That's back again to 01010. That's T. 010 010. That's giving me a weird symbol. 010 010 010. Now let's try adding spaces. So 001. Okay. 01010. 01 01 01 0. 001. Yeah, I'm getting JT in a weird, just kind of looks like a, take a circle, put an X through it. Yeah, take a circle, put an X through it, and then erase any of the X inside the circle. That's what's getting me. JT and that thing. So who knows? Back to Streetlightville. These ones are turned off. What do I lampposts? I like lampposts to a degree. I know, I don't like the LED ones unless, like, you know, you're driving downtown. But there's something about, like, you know, a nice snowy night reflecting off of the warm glow of a, old lamppost, you know? I know, there's something, like, weirdly calming about it. But here, with this, music, make me think twice, I'm not gonna lie. Let's head out this way, then. Because we just looped around vertically. Down through here. Road. Yeah, I think I'm gonna loop back to the door eventually if I keep this way. Yeah, I am, because that's where that leads. No, let's get the bicycle out. Sometimes you just need, what is it, a dinner and a shave? Yo, what's that diddle? No, not that. Yeah, that. Oh, so this doesn't even lead outside Zanyland. Does it? Why is everything weirdly foreboding? Oh, that's just the background. I thought, like, something was rising up. I don't know why this place is weirdly foreboding. It's the music that's really doing it. Chair? A chair. Yeah, stool locked away from everything else. Okay. Or that would hopefully lead there just leads to a pool I can't really do anything with. It's not like I can flute something out of it. It'd be cool if I could, but I don't think that's how this is gonna work. So back here. Let's go back to Foreboding Land. $9.99 Math World. You know, I'm not gonna lie, if Madotsuki here starts, you know, getting numbers which are secretly coding, encoded messages to, you know, act on, you know, covert sleeper agent, you know, phrases and codes, well, I'm not gonna lie, that's clearly not something I was, expecting. 150. Okay. 7749. Hello. I'm gonna get rid of bicycle. No. Flute. Now, for a minute I thought this thing was afraid of music. I can step back as soon as I pulled out the flute. Blonde, maybe? Now, whatever the thing is, this just likes to give us some personal space. 8. 8, 8. 8, 8, 8. What did you 8? Okay, so you're clearly guarding something good. And I don't have anything. Move you out of the way. Sucks, but I guess that's all we have right now. Cult. Culty symbols. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to add to that. That's just cult shit there. I can't really get to that, not quite an amber stand. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Hello? No, you're just gonna make a face? Okay. Looks like everything here is just either weirdly foreboding, or with the exception of that last one that didn't really have much in the way of a face to it, just exists. I really don't know what else to describe that. Just it's kind of there. I don't know, maybe if this entire place is like, you know, the feeling that people get about like having to do math, it's just, you know, scary, confusing, you're not supposed to be there, numbers are all over the place. Like, I get it. I am ostensibly very much not a math person. Just never been good at it. But like, definitely. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, a little yawny tonight. Didn't have any tea tonight either, so maybe that's like what's bringing me down a bit. But like, I know, I don't think this. I think whatever is going on here goes beyond mere numbers anxiety. Yeah, this goes beyond, I think, mere just numbers. Looks like we're back to where we started. Let's see if we can go back to the binary door and see if we can find anything there. 99999. Actually, I don't think I've ever explored this side here before. This one's different. This one's different. And I don't think you'd open for a flute. Nope. I'll probably have to come back to that later. Yeah, I know about the knife. Like, I know nothing about the knife. I don't know where to get it, I don't know how useful it is. I get the feeling if I start shanking some of the creatures here, I might get more, you know... Might make more progress? I know, I think, you know... Every video game that I think I've played for a long time, if you have, like, some sort of quest... And again, you're playing as heroes, so, yeah, it makes sense they wouldn't do this. I wonder how much more, like, quests in video games can be simplified. It's like, hey, if you do X, Y, Z, we'll give this to you. And the guy just responds, or the girl, the main character, or whatever, just turns out and says, okay, or he could stab you. But yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing here that's useful at the moment. Maybe there's a fishing rod. I know, I know, like, putting fishing in gaming is a more modern trend. But, like... Excuse me. Oh, hello. What do you have for me? Lamp? I kind of like this look, I'm not gonna lie. Even turn the lamp on and off. That's fun. Now we can blend it with the locals. So, oddly... Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Still oddly foreboding here. You know, it's a shame that if you have long hair, or, one of the effects out, you really can't, like, interact with anything else, aside from, like, your one. But it's fun. You know, so maybe it's useful for some puzzle solving for some other things later on. Oh, this one's shorter than the rest. Oh, that's how you get here. What the? Long hair? Blonde? No. Okay, there's a bad way to word what I'm doing here. But yeah, no, I don't want to deal with this. Was there a way to return? Like the doors? Get in bed, dream world, pinch your cheek. Examining certain parts. Examine the effects from a menu. Your appearance will change and get rid of effects in the room of doors. Number key 5. Save by going to the dark. Now I'm pressing number key 5. Nothing on my end for this. I guess I'm stuck here. Yeah, pressing 5, nothing's happening. So let's just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 9. We're gonna wake up. You know what, we'll save. We'll write down what we see in our dream diary. We got some more effects. I wonder if she's wearing shoes or boots. Because I don't think those are red, fluffy socks. I don't know, how many people, like, wear shoes in the house? I used to, like, never do that, but after a certain point, when I was always going out and in, I always found myself, like, you know, ratcheting down boots whenever, like, mostly entering any building, or even entering the ship. It's weird, because I don't mind going around barefoot. You know, it just feels good for you, you know? Pink door. You can't be a flesh dimension. This is somehow worse than a flesh dimension. Water? Water at night. Okay. Okay, I can dig with this. Or if I'll find the short lamppost again. Oh, umbrella. Oh. Oh, you can turn it. Guess it's raining here now. To this day, I'll still never understand how Kirby makes this thing a lethal weapon, but I think that's more, a thing of Kirby than it is of anything else. Or the effectiveness of an umbrella as a weapon. Like, it'd be annoying to get blatted with one. Maybe if it was a metal tip, you could, like, shiv someone. I wonder if older umbrellas actually had, like, metal or wooden tip. Maybe I should... You know what? At this point, I kind of want to see where parasols or umbrellas come from. Because at this point, I think I'm genuinely curious. Oh, hello. Subway? Oh, a vending machine. Flute? Nope. Bicycle. Let's get some long hair, maybe? Nope. Blonde? Hey, it changes your icon, that's fun. No water. You know, I'm probably gonna get smoked by a car. Let's get off the road as soon as we can. Yeah, just before something in the driver's side kicks us off. Now, hold on. This game was made in Japan, right? What's the driver's side of the road in Japan? They drive on the right or the left? I think they drive on the right side of the road. So if I drive on the right, then I think I should be fine unless someone decides to, like, back up behind me. But still. Oh. That just looped a rat back around. So it's not something I'd want to risk. If we go down this way, maybe there's... Oh, I definitely see something down that way. Old tree. Or the bicycle. Maybe? I think there's something more to this, but I can't figure out what it is. The bicycle out. Yeah, like, I'm hearing the sound of motor vehicles. I'm expecting to get, like, ran over into a paste. So, go in, and be the driver's side. We just loop back around. You know what? It's a dream. We're effectively immortal. Let's see what happens if we get hit by a car. Yeah, I'm expecting that to happen at any time now. The fuck are you? Oh, wait. Okay, keep on doing you, I guess. Where this opens up to. Let's just open back up to where we just explored. I think it does. Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, it definitely opens back up to where we just explored. We have the tree. Not sure how maybe there's, like, you know, a tree thing we need to use? Because I get the feeling these effects just aren't just, you know, aren't just for show. Because, like, this bicycle is the first one we found, and it's helpful. It's just, you know, lets us move faster. So we looped around. You know what? Let's go on the driver's side. Like, we're gonna overtake. I'm still expecting, like, a car to come out and just patonk. And I really don't think Madotsuki here can get isekai'd, but... Oh. What the fuck are you? I don't know if these are, like, bigger, fatter creatures. They look like the eyeless things, actually, that, from door number 5. They really do. They have that... They do resemble them. Maybe they got their eyes taken out in 5? Who knows? Man, I got a feeling we're in a tunnel. No? Okay. What happens if I try to go the other way? Will I get booted out? Oh, no, they're following us. Another pathway. Oh, yeah, I think this is what we call foreshadowing. Well, the subway pedestrians, too. Traffic light. This better be what I think it is. Oh, that's fun. That's amazing. I wonder if I can use this to actually stop traffic. Yeah, a guy gets ran over. Check to see if the traffic light works. That's darkly hilarious. But I also think this is, like, amazing. I actually really like this effect. It's fun. What the heck are you? Creepy is what you are. Oh. Down this way? No. Yeah, this is... Hello, creature. Well, the other house is now... bizarre. Okay. This is an odd place. Kind of reminds me of Off after he did some really messed up things. But, like... can't really head out the way we came. We could. Might be more to explore. Yeah, I don't know what to think of this location. Odd. Odd is the word Odd's the word of choice. I think what you need to do is stop. Oh, shit. I didn't think that would actually work! Okay. So we do have some effect on everything here. What happens if I use a lamp? Nope. It's pretty much the same stuff here, so just sit down. Umbrella? Oh, umbrella just causes it to rain. Maybe that we do need rain here. Who knows? Now, don't ask me how it rains indoors. I think that's a bit above our pay grade. Well, I guess we'll go back the way we came. Can't go down that way. Can't get down this way. That just leads to a bizarre place. Again, less traffic in the middle of nowhere, unless this track leads somewhere. If I had, like, a box effect, maybe? Still, why a metal slate? Now, maybe if the traffic light will let this go? No? Guess not. Okay. Again, I still find this, like, whole thing here just darkly funny. Because if it wasn't him, it would probably have been us. So it's weird how it's one of the subway people. What are he's holding? I'll get the bike out. Why not? Head back the way we came, because, like, I don't think I can really do much about that creature up there. Yes, that thing likes to these things are, you know, capable of watching us. No? I'm still half expecting a car just to, you know... like by, maybe don't skip pancakes. Yeah, this may just loop endlessly one way. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb and say this is just loops endlessly one way. Yeah, we're gonna go back the way we came. So it's either that creature in the desert. White desert, I guess. It's like there's really not much else here. What the fuck? I don't like that hand trying to grab us. Lots of hands and lots of eye imagery here. I don't know what to make of it. And the fact that I can just cause this thing to stop, I find funny. So this probably means that causes other things to stop. The fact that this was, like, a head that's been, like, you know, torn apart, I know, raises some implications about, you know, that thing's a bit of a threat. There's, like, nowhere else I can really leave. The, sand dunes are too much here. I can't really squeeze through anything. Sort of a traffic light. Yeah, for lack of a better lead, I don't want to fuck with the creepy thing down there, but do I have much of a choice? Again, not sure what this thing's supposed to be. Some face, maybe. Hand's the creepy part. If I repeat my steps, will that cause another change? Nope, still dead. Subway static man on the road. If I go back out this way... Yep, nope, still the chilling creatures that observe us. That were also found plucked apart in the eyeball space. Like, that's the... They look way too similar for that to be a coincidence. That's gonna look at me. This is gonna move up a couple spaces. Yeah, no, this remains the same. But we're gonna wake up. After seeing whatever the hell that thing is, I'd want to wake up too. We're gonna make another save. Maybe turn off the TV. You know what? Let's play some more Nasu. Then, wonder if what happens if we get like a good enough score here, and not shit the bed. I'll try again. Oh, and missed. Yeah, the hitbox, and that's weird because it's the open mouth, not the head itself. It opens up down the middle. Yeah, whoever had this definitely grew up with a Famicom, because, like, that is, like, old-school Famicom, like, title screen. I should really cook more eggplant. I don't use it near enough. Like, it doesn't... Yeah, last time I remember having it, just tastes like a type of, like, zucchini, almost. I don't mind it. I just don't really, like... I don't really like what recipes to really use of it, aside from, you know, doing, like, maybe a breaded egg, you know, fried eggplant or baked eggplant. Maybe a eggplant parm, but I mean, like, even then, like, I don't know. I like breaded food. Guess I'm getting a little hungry, but, oh well. Now, let's see what happens if I get, like, a decent score in Natsu. Okay, I probably... If I could, like, you know, at least clinch the jumps, then maybe I can figure out what would happen there. I know, when their games are like this simple, I don't know. Don't gel with me, but I mean, it's a small game in a game. And kind of, honestly, something I expect from the era, like, this is supposed to ape, so... Kind of, it all kind of tracks and fits. Oh, how the heck was I supposed to grab that? I feel like one of those bonus eggplants to kick up. I really do. Oh, I can't believe I clinched that. And I missed. Now, speaking of eggplants, like, is it just weird that the footsteps in this game sound, or in Natsu, the game inside the game, sound like the ice climbers, like, back and forth? Like, it really does sound like the ice climbers back and forth, and they're still associated with eggplants. I don't know why. I legitimately don't know why eggplant was used to represent the game. Like, I mean, yeah, you're climbing the top of a mountain, okay? It's what it is. Hey, what do you expect? But, like, other vegetables popped up during the mountain climb. Like, I don't get it. I don't get the connection, if there is any. Like, when it comes, like, the symbol for the ice climbers during Smash, like, you know, every single, you know, every, what's I'm looking for here? Character has, like, their own icon that's, like, next to them. I'll never understand the choice to go with the eggplant. The condor makes more sense to me. Because, you know, you're jumping up to the top of the mountain. That's what you're ultimately chasing down. Like, the eggplants and all the other, like, mushrooms or eggplants or anything else, that's just bonus stuff. I mean, I guess that's what you're going for, but at the end of the day, it's the condor at the top you're trying to get. I'll give this one more attempt to see if I can get a decent score, to see if I get anything out of this, but... I never understand why the sky's also red here. Like, I guess it's just limited palette. I'll do one more. Yeah, just one more. Yoink! Yeah, okay. That's just literally impossible for me to get. Oh, back to bed. Still, aside from, like, you know, exploring the dreamscape... Oh, this is new. Yeah, aside from exploring the dreamscape and playing that one game, I mean, Madotsuka's life doesn't seem to be the best. Oh. Not sure why I didn't consider this earlier. We're hitting Dream Bedrock or something. And again, more hands. We'll ignore the door. I guess we won't. Actually, wait. Yeah, the umbrella causes rain to come down. Wasn't this place creepy? You know what? Wand. Oh. Well, there's a third hair beast. Pooh hair. Of course, it's... Wish come true. Shit hair. Oh, we get a fly. That's stupid. That's stupendous. This is unsettling. I don't know if I'll have a chance to book it, but... Oh, hello, Piano Man. Well, that got your attention. even has different pitches. Hold on. I don't know if I can get in tone. I can't really do much. I know, I like how... Oh. Alien. Greetings. Maybe this will do something? Bonk here? Looks like all the other hairs just let you sit down. Looks like we can't jam session with them. Shame. Stop. I wonder if that actually does keep him frozen there. Oh, it does. So yeah, the stop sign. Yeah, the traffic light just causes everything to stop. It's good to know. This blue hair can summon a fly, I guess. In here? I suppose we could wait a bit. Give it like a minute or so, not even. Nothing. Okay. Let's turn the rain off inside here. Don't know what to do about all the beds. Because there's been a bunch of beds I can sleep in, but I mean, no pillows. I got nothing to lead with that. But no, it's good to know that at the very least, like, goodbye, Moon Man, alien. Oh. Anything here that can help? Yeah, no, I guess I'm stuck on the moon with this guy. At least it's peaceful up here. Wait, let's wake up again. Let's see if turning on the TV and going to bed in here also brings me to the terrible hand hallway. No, not always. Okay. I feel like I wasted something going down the stairs. Move all seated. Huh. I mean, Madotsuke, did you really have to wait to do this in your dream world? You can do this whenever you want. I can do this right now. Go to bed inside the chair. I leave the room inside the chair. Maybe that isn't supposed to be an eye, but it's instead supposed to be a, you know, a moon. Oh, okay. No, I'm just gonna do this now until I'm forced to abandon it. Works for me. Main doors. Back to the jungle. Okay. Okay. Less of a jungle, more of a boreal forest. Hello? Oh, I can't even leave my chair. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Even though it's fun, that is annoyingly slow. Let's see if I can visit that section again. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back to the door I went through again. I can't only open the doors on one side. I guess that's where the hinges are. Well, onwards we go. Probably the bike. Ooh. Bloopy. Did we just get possessed? I guess these things like possessing us. Probably some puzzle involving, like, putting these things in the right spot. Either that or it'll just have, like, ghostly possession on us for, like, you know, the rest of the stream. At least this one seems friendlier. The rest. No, I've been through forests at night, and, like, sometimes they're, like, oddly unsettling, but this one's... Oh, we can grab more. Sometimes they're oddly unsettling, but, like, this is fine. Again, I like dark backgrounds and bright colors. I don't know what it is. It just... Maybe it reminds me of, like, fireworks and neon signs. You know, stuff I've always really liked. I picked up a third one of these guys. What if we get all of them? Yeah, collect all the possessions. See what happens. I don't know if I have you yet. You know, that's a fun optical illusion. Where we put it back and, you know, grab it again. And at that point, we just get to see, like, everything kind of, like, band together, you know? Maybe there's something I'm missing here. So we already have you. There's a third one. You know what? Let's give these guys something else to work with. Actually, let's see if this works. Stop. No, they are not affected by the stoplight, so it doesn't affect everything. The traffic light doesn't affect everything and anything, just a bunch of other things. Oh, more of you. Okay. As long as we keep getting more ghosts. Well, I'm officially lost in this maze. Fortunately, I don't have, like, anything to... I don't have, like, Gino to get me out of here and try to follow that or any other, guidelines. It's just kinda... I'm here. What now? Probably something to do with these ghosts. Again, I'm also, like, fairly zoomed in. I can't really seem to figure out my goal to... Not goal. Like, there's always at least some type of lead, you know? Can't seem to figure out what that is here. Maybe I'm onto something here? Because, like, this are the few maps I don't think I can infinitely scroll up on. I really don't think I can do that here. You know what, at the very least, let's ride the bicycle. Nothing this way, nothing this way. We're already up this way. We'll grab that. I think I've been down this way, maybe. Everything here is kind of all samey. Yeah, if I'm trying to navigate through here, that's not a good thing. I think I'm really lost. Getting lost in the woods? Not something I'd want to do. I mean, we already kind of did that last stream with the dead seat. Yeah, I really don't know what else to think here, aside from, like, the ghosts constantly trying to possess us, I guess. Like, they're cool designs, and I like these ghosts. I like their vibe. Gives me, like, you know, slightly more playful Gengar vibes, which is fine. I like Gengar as, like, the Pokemon. I know, I think Haunter has the cooler design, but... Okay, can I actually, like, talk about that? Completely off this topic. But, like, two of my favorite Pokemon are middle stage evolutions. Like, one of them is middle stage now, which is Bisharp, my all-time fave. But even then, like, Trico and Grovyle, like, whoever came up with, like, Sceptile's design, just why? There's so many other cooler ways to do it. I remember seeing official art of it as a kid, and I was just disappointed. Like, severely disappointed. Like, that was just kind of heartbreaking, you know? But, yeah, no, like, I know, it seems like the middle stage evolution just kind of kicks off for me, or just kind of hits the right spot for me, because I think Haunter's a generally cooler design. Gengar is just kind of a, well, it's a creature, but I mean, like, and some people like it, but it doesn't really look spooky to me, you know? Like, Haunter looks like more like a ghost, especially its GBA sprite, like, holy shit. You want to talk about, like, actual, like, good, like, GBA Pokemon stripes? Some of which are notoriously bad, mind you. Yeah, no, Gengar is actually legitimately scary. I can't even find the door. I can't find the door even under here. This place is a huge maze. Yeah, tons of hand imagery within this game. Tons of hands, tons of eyes. I think some of the abstract designs kind of resemble the carpet in her house, maybe. Maybe she's drawing some, you know, conscious cues from that, but as far as what's going on, I don't have much to, like, go off of here. Nothing's, like, really firing off, like, in terms of solutions or theories. I don't have much there. Like, the music notes here are, like, not really somber, but there's definitely, like, sticking some type of music cue here. There's the door. Don't know how else to really approach this. I'll probably go out the way I came. Let's see if the ghosts come with us. Maybe we can bring them to another place, you know? Maybe possess some other creatures. No, they don't come with. Was I in this one? No, but I'm liking it, except the thing in the background. Geometric shapes? Black background? Yes, please. Look at that shit. It has like whole three-dimensional holes. So if you focus hard enough on the shading, it looks like two-dimensional holes. This thing can very much be can easily be a optical illusion. Give it enough time, it works. We got old SNES colors. Yeah, aside from the abstract work in the back, I can dig this place. I think this is just another version of what was in the, oh, what the? I think that's just another version of what was in the background of the, what's the word I'm looking for here? Oh, hello. Oh. No, thank you. Oh, really back here? The background of the forest, that's what bears a striking resemblance to. And that snow hat would be really good. Let's get rid of the bicycle. Because maybe this hat and scarf is the right way. No, just loops back around. If we had a snowman, it'd be helpful. Because, you know, you throw the hat and scarf on the snowman and there's a snow place. Maybe that's a thing. Oh, this is completely new. Maybe you think I'm a different person altogether? Or Badowska is. Oh, we're gonna bike. Another bed? Why not? Let's see where this leads. Nowhere. Okay. That links us back up. Over here. Okay. Hello, hermit? I mean, for lack of a better word, he's out somewhere where we really can't get to him. He's kind of on his own vibe. I'm gonna call him a hermit. He's probably all about that. I mean, not much to really forage out here, unfortunately. It's just kind of... Oh. Hat and scarf. Does this cause it to snow? No, just all wall bundled up. Madotska just makes Madotska noises, I guess. Maybe in the snowy area it'll have more effect. Yeah, that's just weird. It's mostly just the shading and the outlining that just makes me, like, on edge whenever I see that background pop in. Wonder what's going off all the clutter here. This thing just looks like, you know, a fever dream of what happens when we dismantle a SNES. Like, aside from, like, you know, if the plastic ages out, like, these are the colors. Oh, this is the way I came in from. You know, with the power of the hat and scarf. Which way? Okay, down here. No, this isn't it. How did I get to the winter place? I thought it was through here. Was one of these ones? I think it might have been the one down here. No, this is just where it gets weird. I get to the subway. So where was this door? That's where I found... No, I found the shorter lamppost, and it took me there, and I saw the other Madotska. I don't think I've been through you yet. Oh, you know what? But I do have something that helps us here. Nope. Lamp. Aren't you ominous? Nope. Ominous but harmless. So Darkland, I guess. Base? Base. A lot of landmarks now. Back to the top. Try following this. See where this leads. Yeah, oddly serene here. Yeah, I think, like, you know, I like the idea of, like, darkness not being bad, but, like, you know, just intimate. You know, shadows kind of dance around. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd rather not be locked in a dark room. Freaks me out. But I really wish it could become where I could, you know, consider, like, you know, dark environments, you know, not just a creepy place to be at ease, but, you know, something, you know, intimate. Warm, even. I also really do like on the theme of darkness, I like Dark Souls, like, take on humanity, where the darkness isn't really, like, a bad thing. Just very, very, very different from the status quo. So back to the face again. No, we'll go about 5, 2, 4, 5 here. We'll go back. Okay, I'm surprised that worked. This is giving me dangerous vibes, and I don't know why. Kind of feels like I'm treading somewhere where I really shouldn't be. Might as well at least, you know, try to get... Oh, these look like the, things from the subway. Yeah, no. Yeah, because they spill over. Oh. Oh, fuck! You know, after just being jumped a bit... Surprised by a rave, I'll take it. No, I don't know what this is supposed to be. Some type of monkey, I guess. You know, this looks like something I would see on, like, you know, if I turned on, like a TV channel that, you know, had, like, adult programming late at night. This is, like, what this looks like something I'd see on there. Oh, so that's what's inside. That's what's inside. Okay. Neat. Can I see again? I could honestly watch this for a long time. I kind of want potions for a BRB screen, I'm not gonna lie. Again, more of that imagery, though, and that thing in the background. I think the background from a lot of other levels. I don't understand its significance. Nothing this way. All that just to find that. I'm kind of... I find that hard to believe. no other exit this way. Nothing this way either. This is back the way we came through the weeds. But there's gotta be something, there's gotta be more to this place than just, you know, funky rave pattern. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Who knows? Yeah, no, this place went from foreboding to just being a place now after that little surprise music video rave. Still not bad, just literally sorting through the weeds to try to get through, try to get to where, you know, see if there's at least any other screens or anywhere else I can be. Because when I go back up this way, I swear I did not see another exit. Here, nothing here. This one kind of stumped how I got around that. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, like this. At least we can see what's inside one of these things. But yeah, no, don't really... I guess I'm just gonna try to loop my way back around, see if anything changed that way. Question is, how did I get here? I legitimately don't know the path I took to get here. Dang it, that's gonna be hard. Okay, nothing out this way. Nothing down this way. That's all blocked off. This is all blocked off. These weed patches I really can't get through. This way, no. This way... Wait a minute. This is a new path. This is definitely new. Looks like that isn't the... slums? I can't be reading this right. This here looks like slums, or this looks like a barracks of some sort. Oh. Yeah, this is slums. Yeah, this place does not need the rain. Yeah, dilapidated, barren place. It does seem run down. Just gonna hold off on that door for now. Or not. Ah, shit. Oh, what? Okay, we're in fantasy RPG. I want to check out inside that house. I forget how we got here. Right, Darkland, Darkland. Yeah, this is a sudden change in, you know... change in, like, art style. Kind of surprised this was a thing. Again, how was I supposed to know that talking to some rando villager would do this? Oh, Oh, it changes everything. Oh, that's great. The hat and scarf doesn't do much. That stays the same. I can spawn. Oh, I can just continuously spawn flies. Lamp. It can still turn on and off. Traffic light. Hold on, we can see how many. At this point, we can actually see how many like, you know, effects there are. 1, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. 24 different effects. So we'd still have a ways to go. So I think there's no other... No, there's other ways. Again, maybe not. I guess we're going dungeon delving. Lead this way. We could go outside. This seems to be like a place where we, you know, hide goodies. Or Aztec-like stuff. Stop does work. I'm gonna write that down. Because that's probably something in the math room we should probably pay attention to. So that is 87820. Right. I knew one of those ways would be the proper way through. Okay. Oh, I guess we got a dungeon here. This is a fun change of pace. Oh, don't tell me. Yeah, please keep going that way. There we go. And 3, 8, 5, 2, 2, 4. See where this goes. Zero, 6, 1, 5, 4. Okay. So these guys are going to give me a bunch of red herrings or actual usable numbers for the math area. I'm not sure which one. This looks like a head from the math area, too. Squish, squish. Oh. Just gelatin? Yeah, just gelatin, squash, and stretch. Okay. Guess that's that. I guess that's everything here? Oh, it's even more elastic, like it's actually, you know, squashing and stretching. That's fun. That's a fun effect. Yeah, a little hit of bonus effect. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna keep jiggling. Just become half look at there, Madotsuke. I think you'll be good with that. I wonder if going up here and pressing that will do anything. No? Okay. So that's only one way we could have gone out through the overworld. We don't have any other buildings or steps down this way. Again, what is it with the hand imagery? Another hand's grabbing this. Like, hands and eyes are always, like, permeating throughout the map. I don't get it. Let's try going up this way. Oh, this actually does lead somewhere. Okay. Take more than a dead end any day of the week. Alright, sorry, if it just circled into nothing, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. Oh no, I managed to circle back across the mountain way, I guess. Anything here? No, I think I just kind of went in a big waste of time circle here. Yeah, I just did. Big waste of time circle. Okay. Probably more further out. But I don't know where that is. Okay, so it looks like there is still one more way to go, and I just start going back the way I came. Okay. So we go out this way, and try to see what happens this way. Again, all while Madotsuke just kind of, you know, becomes gelatin. Man, gelatin plus rain, that just dissolve. And I want to like Jello, but, like, you know, I'm past that age. It's still kind of gross. And again, another hand grabbing stuff. What's this grabbing? A lung? Again, I don't get it. Why the constant hand imagery? Lots of volcanoes here too, but I mean, again, a little bit of raid's not really going to cool down, you know, a bunch of pyroclastic flow and lava. It's just not really going to do that unless, you know, deluge it. In which case, you're going to have more issues than just this rain. Man, it's a good thing there's no random encounters here, otherwise this would have taken a lot longer to get through. Do I have anything here that I can use? Probably not. No, nothing here. Okay. Nope. I wonder if long care shows up. Oh, it does. That is much longer. And blonde, maybe? That's fun, he can still sit. And the bicycle. Okay, there's something here, but I don't have what it takes. And why did I do this sooner? That's a nothing burger and a half. Down this way either. Go back around this way. And works its way back up through this way. Again, this just also leads to, well, nothing I can really do. I have nothing I can do to actually, you know, come from here. I don't think I have anything from the pyramid places either to really, you know, get anything going here. This place might have been a waste of time. Well, not a waste of time. We did get one effect from our exploration, so I'll take that as a win. Anything up this way. Guess not. Try going this way. I think this is the way we came. Yeah, it very much is where we came from. Because I have nothing else to really progress to. Faces, sure. Let's get rid of the bicycle. So yeah, a canyon I really can't do much with. Yeah, we're gonna zip on through. Yeah, I don't have anywhere else I can really go or any other things to really put up here. Yeah, this leads nowhere. One hand's grabbing here, the other hand's looped around. I don't have anything for these statues. Oh, we got the little bonus thing down there, too. I think I'm gonna... yeah, wake up. And you know what? With that, honestly, it's getting pretty late on my end, and I'm pretty tired. You've probably caught me yawning all night, so... that I think I'm gonna end off stream a little sooner tonight than normal. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So, I will see you on the next screen. So yeah, it's unfortunate that It Steals really never didn't really kick off for me all that well. I don't know, just didn't really just didn't really gel with me, didn't really jive, which is a shame. I wanted to like it, just a little too frustrating. Meanwhile, as for Yume Nikki, it was a fun little romp. Didn't really explore much. Maybe if I have to maybe if I need like another quick pick-me-up game, I'll pop in and do some more exploration if something falls out, but I don't think it's gonna work. Or not that I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think we're gonna have that problem. But yeah, no, I'm probably not gonna stream this weekend because it is a holiday in the middle of nowhere space. So I'm going to be kind of gone for that. But for those who popped in, said nothing, popped in, said hi, thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate it. And I'll probably stream, thinking next Tuesday. Probably stream next Tuesday. What I'm going to stream? Who knows? I have a ton of other horror stuff all queued up on the backlog that I kind of want to chunk through. And we'll see how it goes. But, until next time, ciao.